Tiger's performance at the PNC and what that means for his future. In this video, we'll be taking a closer look at the recent PNC Championships that took place in Florida this year. More specifically, we'll be diving into Tiger Woods and his son Charlie's performances at the championships and what that means for Tiger's future. But before we get into the video, please don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed it and click the subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on any of our future content. The Father-Son Challenge, or otherwise known as the PNC Championships, is a tournament held every year consisting of two-player teams consisting of PGA Tour and Champions Tour golfers, usually accompanied by their sons. It's played over 2 days, with 36 holes for the famous Willie Park Trophy. To be eligible for an invitation to the PNC, the qualifying player must have won a major championship or a fifth major, the Players' Championship. Their guest partner can range from middle school age up to and including senior citizens, along with many others. This year, Tiger Woods and his 13-year-old son Charlie took to the stage at the Ritz-Carlton Golf Club in Orlando, Florida. The pair entered the tournament with high hopes, but were not underestimating the competition. The likes of John Daly and John Daly II, Nelly and Peter Korda, Stewart and Connor Singh, and also Vijay Singh and his son Cass Singh, also featured in this year's PNC Championships. After finishing runners-up to John Daly and John Daly II in last year's PNC Championships, Team Woods was out to make a statement, and in the opening round, they didn't fail to live up to the expectations. In the opening round, Tiger and his son shot an impressive 59, a score only edged by the father-son duo of Mike and Justin Thomas. Despite their impressive score, Tiger's son Charlie appeared to be struggling with an ankle injury throughout the opening round. The pair would go on to make 11 birdies and an eagle to reach 13 under in the Scrabble format, a score that was 3 shots better than their score in the opening round in last year's PNC. On hole 4, Charlie's left ankle was visibly hindering his swing, and he was forced to stretch out his leg on the 5th tee box. Despite the injury, Charlie and Tiger continued and would make 2 birdies in their opening 4 holes at the Ritz-Carlton Golf Club on the par 5 fifth. Tiger crossed the world. The pair then continued on to hole 7, where Charlie gave the fans their money's worth by putting for a birdie. Tiger would then go on to putt a birdie of his own down on hole 8, and once again celebrated with a classic fist pump. Overall, Tiger and Charlie played their first 9 holes to 28 shots. On Saturday evening, Charlie came out to address his injury and also made comment on his father's commitment to the sport. He said, "I found a new respect for him now, after getting a very minor injury. I wouldn't even call it an injury. I'm just hurt. Just to see what he's going through and how with the fraction of it, it hurts. And it's just cool how he's gotten to where he is now and what he's been through." Tiger himself also addressed the subject of injury and playing through injury in major tournaments. He said, "There's a big difference between pain and injury. This is just pain. If you're injured, you're not playing." He continued to say, "This is just a little bit of pain and it's game time. We go out there and suck it up together. We're perfect yin and yang. He's got a left foot, I've got a right foot. We've got 2 good feet. We're good." The comments made by both are refreshing to hear and would be music to the ears of many golf fans. Clearly, the bond between Tiger and Charlie, both on and off the course, is as strong as ever. Tiger's words about injury and playing through pain to achieve a bigger goal is a testament to his accolades as one of the best to ever play the sport. Tiger has not only the ability, but also the mindset of a true champion. Team Woods went into the final round of this year's PNC Championships just 2 strokes behind the leaders Vijay and Cass Singh. The pair were ready for battle on the final Sunday, with the 15-time major champion donning the famous red and black combo that fans have become ever so familiar with. Tiger and Charlie got off to a fine start on the final day and were 4 under par through the opening 5 holes, including hole 5, where Charlie would go on to make an eagle. However, as is the case with most sports, things weren't all plain sailing on the final day for Tiger Woods and his son. At number 7, both players hit their tee shots wayward and botched their chances of carrying on the impressive run of form they had been having up until then. For Tiger and Charlie, the 7th was a chance missed, as it ended with a bogey for the pair. In the opening round, they carded a 13 under 59, but this time they made the turn in 33, 5 shots worse than what they scored in the first round. On the 10th, 12th, and 13th holes, Tiger and Charlie made a birdie, but in the end, they ran out of time to salvage something and get to the top of the standings. The pair finished on 20 under. There were definitely a handful of magic moments to look back on from both Tiger and Charlie at the Ritz-Carlton Golf Course. A moment that stood out to most came on the final day, when Charlie Woods took to number 18. Even though he topped his approach, the ball ran smoothly up the green. just avoiding the greenside bunker. Charlie jokingly commented after hitting the shot, "I meant to do that." With a slight smirk, Tiger replied, "Just get in the cart." Charlie went on to showcase his prowess when he made quick work of a birdie putt at the par 5 on the 18th. Team Woods carded a 65 and finished with an embrace. Despite some good play and managing to end the tournament on a positive note, Team Woods was pipped to the post by an outstanding display from Vijay and Cass Singh, who finished 26 under. Team Singh clinched this year's PNC Championships by shooting a 59 over both Saturday and Sunday. Another honorable mention also goes to Team Daly, who finished 24 under. So, it wasn't to be this year for Tiger Woods and his son at the PNC, but they did give us some incredible memories along the way. But what could Tiger's performance at this year's PNC Championships mean for the future of his career? Well, famous American golf caddy and commentator John McKay had his say on just how good Tiger's performance at the PNC was. He said, "I was impressed by a lot of things this week. Nothing impressed me more than how well Tiger played. I was out there thinking, oh my gosh, it's a Ryder Cup year. As impressed as I was with Charlie, I was more impressed with Tiger and where he is." Even though Charlie's performance at the PNC this year impressed many, most who watched took to social media to also mention their surprise with just how well Tiger played. With everything considered, it was a spectacle to see Tiger roll back the years in some moments on the famous Ritz-Carlton Golf Club. Woods came out and mentioned his daily struggles with injury and pain. Due to a car accident that happened back in 2021, Tiger was forced into rehabilitation for injuries to his right leg. He revealed that he has to sleep with a boot on, therefore making sleep more difficult. Tiger commented on this more specifically and said, "I'm doing everything. It's just frustrating because each and every day I have to do it. My left leg is bleeding sometimes because the boot grazes it. It's mine, and yes, I have some issues with it, but I still have it." After some jovial digs by Charlie at how well his dad played, Tiger commented on his performance, saying, "I used to be good. Again, it was neat to be able to roll back the clock for him to see what I used to be capable of." Considering his performance despite the injuries, could Tiger have yet more to offer for the golf fans across the world? Many think John McKay's comments about a Ryder Cup for Tiger Woods may be just a step too far with the competition he faces today. But with what we've seen Tiger produce over the years, you wouldn't put it past a man who has 15 major titles to his name. When looking at things from the outside, you would assume the problems Tiger seems to be facing with his body at the present moment don't spell well for the future of his golfing career in terms of longevity. Tiger's currently 46 years old and has already achieved what most could only dream of within the sport. But is time finally starting to catch up with him? Realistically, can he still hang with the most elite players of today's game? If you're a betting man, one would suggest that the smart money probably wouldn't be on Tiger Woods to do the unthinkable at the Ryder Cup in 2023. However, how many times have we seen Tiger overcome all the odds in major tournaments? How many times have we seen him perform to his highest level, in spite of not being fully fit? Tiger is truly a one-off in terms of an athlete and a golf player. You can see by his comments on his injuries and how he deals with them that he has unmatched determination and resilience. His latest performance at this year's PNC shows his critics that he's not done just yet. He's still capable of producing moments of brilliance, and you wouldn't be wise to put any limitations on Tiger Woods or his golfing future. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit the like button and click the subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on any future golf content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.